At this time, we would like to bring up Gary Owen and Dean Moller. I don't know how that one is there. And Dan Eichinger. That one I know. So, Molnar. Okay, Molnar. Okay. Well, welcome to committee today, gentlemen. And DNR is opposed to the bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members of the committee, DNRE is opposed to the bill. The ban on feeding and baiting deer or elk was put in place to prevent the spread of infectious disease to wildlife and livestock. We feel that the legislation put forth undermines our ability to enforce that ban. Dean Molnar is the Assistant Chief in the Law Enforcement Division for the DNRE. Dan Eichinger is here from the Wildlife Division, and they can answer any questions that the committee has.
All right. Representative Hansen has a question.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I guess my question would be, the ban was put in place to stop what infectious disease that you found in the wild?
Representative Dan Eichinger with the Michigan Department of Natural Resources and Environment. I think the members of the committee will recall that a ban on the practice of baiting and feeding was first implemented in certain segments of the state of Michigan in response to the detection of bovine tuberculosis over in what we refer to as DMU 452 up in the northeastern portion of the Lower Peninsula. In addition to that, in 2008, when the Department of Natural Resources detected a case of chronic wasting disease in Kent County, the chronic wasting disease surveillance plan that had been approved by the Natural Resources Commission and the Agriculture Commission called for a peninsula-wide ban on the peninsula in which that disease was detected. And since that time, the ban on the practice of baiting during a hunting season and feeding outside of the hunting season has been prohibited in conjunction with that plan.
So the wild would be just the bovine TB, because I believe there was actually nothing found in the wild. You guys have tested well over 9,000 deer in the wild, and you found 0.
Well, Representative, you also recall then from the chronic wasting disease surveillance plan that it calls for an elevated period of 3 years of testing, which we have not completed yet. And you are correct that we have not found any chronic wasting disease in the free-ranging deer herd. But as the plan states, we need a minimum of 3 years to be able to get a statistically significant sample to be able to state with certainty that we don't have it in the free-ranging deer herd.
Okay, and then when the 3 years is up, will you be coming back to us and asking us, or will you be taking the ban off?
That authority resides with the Natural Resources Commission. I don't have that authority. The department doesn't have that authority. I'm sure that's a question that the commission will revisit at that time.
Okay.
Just to clarify, the situation that this legislation is trying to correct, that ban took place when chronic wasting disease was first, not when TB was discovered. It was over the chronic wasting disease. That's what perpetuated this. Okay.